This is Michael Carson back with another video. In fact, I don't even want to cover this stupid Tesla topic related to the idiots doing stupid things anymore. But this one needs to be covered because the media wants to pretend that nothing bad is really happening. The left isn't attacking one of their former own because Musk took a lot of money from the leftists, especially in California and federally here in the United States, and they're not happy that he decided to switch sides. That's why they're protesting him, basically, because they're being funded, but then they're also being violent. The violent ones are just kind of unhinged. But let me just read the article. Pregnant Tesla passenger injured by flying rock on Vancouver street. This is from Global News in Canada. It's written by Amy Judd. You can find the article. It was written on April 3rd. The video that's in the picture here is not actually related to the article, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Neither videos listed in the article are related. Okay. Vancouver police are investigating whether a rock was thrown intentionally or accidentally struck a Tesla, injuring a passenger. Police said that the Tesla was traveling north on Naomo Street around 8:45 p.m. As it passed East 27th Avenue, a 2-pound rock smashed through the windshield and struck the woman in the passenger seat, who is also pregnant, before ending up on the floor of the Tesla. The woman was seriously injured, police said, but is expected to fully recover. I wonder how seriously injured she was, because, I mean, if you look at the windshield, that rock went through that sucker like it was nothing. We are working to determine whether this was a criminal act, and if someone intentionally targeted this Tesla. Sergeant Stephen Addison with the Vancouver Police Department said in a release. This is a very serious incident, could easily have resulted in someone's death for a few inches. Well, actually, it would technically be 2 deaths, right? It'd be the woman and the unborn child. I would argue that much. Investigators have examined the vehicle and have canvassed the neighborhood for additional evidence. However, police don't yet know where the rock came from or what caused it to strike the vehicle. Well, a rock that size doesn't randomly hit a windshield and go through it on its own. It's like people complaining about guns. Oh, they're going to do stuff. No, they don't do stuff. It's people that use these things that do stuff. And here's a picture of the rock in the vehicle, which was in the thumbnail. And let me switch to a larger view. And this is a larger view of the car that was hit and the rock. That's a pretty big rock. And I hope the lady recovers quickly. Let me go back and finish the article here. Anyone who witnesses the accident or might have dash cam footage taken on Nanaimo Street between East 29th and East 22nd between 8:40 and 9 p.m. on March 30th is asked to contact VPD, and there's a phone number if you're local to that. Vancouver, the police deployed 130 officers over the weekend to help keep the peace in various Tesla takedown events. Police said they have been investigating 28 incidents since January 20th that appear politically motivated and opposition to Musk and affiliation with the U.S. government. 19 of the 28 incidences have occurred at dealerships and charging stations. They include hateful words, symbols spray painted on buildings, eggs thrown at cars, and smashed windshield. See, this doesn't even account for the lady getting attacked in Arizona while she was sitting in the vehicle. She was dumb enough to stop. When somebody cuts in front of you, you do not stop. I have the video from Arizona is in my community post. You can watch that, where she was physically assaulted in that by the guy that cut her off because, Tesla bad. But that's what they get for letting these unhinged leftists run around. And let me finish it up real quick. Police have also linked 9 mischief incidents against private vehicles since January with opposition to U.S. politics. Constable Tanya Vinston with the Vancouver Police Department explained, these incidents include rocks and liquid being thrown in the cars, wipers being damaged, and racist symbols being written on the vehicles. By comparison, there were no reports of mischief to Tesla dealerships or charging stations at all in 2024, police confirmed. And see, that's the thing. This is right back to that whole summer of love where they burned cities to the ground in the United States and they did violent stuff. They took down statues. You let these people get away with stuff for too long. And it goes back even farther than that. It goes back to all the way to early 2000s, even in the 90s, where they were protesting, the war on terror. They got a little violent. They didn't get violent like they've been getting recently, but the liberal politicians have made excuses for him or just completely ignored it, and so it continues, and it shouldn't be allowed to continue. I mean, that pregnant lady and the unborn kid almost died, so think about it. I didn't like this video, but if you liked it or you'd like to watch another one, please do so. And I thank you for watching, and have a good day. Again, thank you for watching. Please consider watching another video. Like and share so the videos get traction, and I appreciate it, and have yourself a wonderful day.